Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000 to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with just a quick lesson. This will be a quick hit. I'm not sure exactly what I'll just title this one. But I'll probably just, war was in his heart. War was in his heart, somewhere along those lines. But what you see on the screen is, I'm going to just play the quick clip, but of this news out there in Houston. Houston is running these nuclear training exercises. It's all week long, and they're letting they're telling the residents and stuff of Houston to be prepared to see heavy military personnel and aircrafts and protective equipment, the FBI, and they're going to be conducting a large scale a nuclear training exercise in southeast Houston. And they're basically preparing for the possibility of like a nuclear incident. And America's at war right now with Russia. Even though Esau is he's doing everything he possibly can to try to cover his tail. And they're coming out on the mainstream news, and they're making it seem like it's okay. Joe Biden is coming out saying the economy is good, and we're more united than ever. But we all know what it is. That's a big lie. And America's surrounded right now, and through the Spirit, there's something coming. This is why you got to stay in the Spirit right now. You should be seeking the Lord and praying and trying to fast as much as you can, because, through the Spirit, I just, all hell's going to break loose, soon, any day now. And a lot of you Israelites, 2/3 of you, are going to get caught off guard. Now, I'm going to play this quick clip, and then I got a couple of scriptures. I'm going to close out. I don't want to make this too long. But they're doing these nuclear military exercises, and like I said, in that southeast Houston, all week long. So something is coming. Something is coming.
Is warning Harris County residents that they'll see a heavier law enforcement presence this week, but they say that doesn't necessarily mean anyone's in danger. Stephanie Whitfield is live this morning with more details. Stephanie, what's the FBI doing this week?
And see, they talking about, well, and this is how Esau is. He's saying, that they don't have to worry, and nobody's going to get hurt, and but like it says, let me go to Psalm 55 and 21. Psalm 55 and 21, and it reads, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. See, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See, Esau is, his whole thing is, he doesn't want any panicking, any frightening, and because if it does get out like that, then it's going to spiral out of control. It is going to spiral out of control. This thing that Esau is trying to do and trying to cover up and hide and be sneaky, it's not going to continue to last like this. his whole little new world order, and this war, and the collapse of, you got all these banks collapsing, the supply chain is broke, the job layoffs. This thing is going to spiral completely out of control, and ultimately is going to lead to martial law. It's going to lead to martial law. But this is why you gotta be praying and watching right now. They got the National Guard going into San Francisco. Here they go with this military nuclear exercise. There could be an attack on Houston somewhere down the road, or something like that, or in Texas somewhere, or one of these places where a false flag can go off, because this is what Esau's trying to do. And you got all this entertainment and stuff, and Jake is out here just, they're all into it. They're not paying attention to what's going on. See?
They're conducting a big training exercise in Southeast Houston, and since you could see a large number of police, they're trying to get the word out ahead of time to avoid any kind of panic, especially in light of the manhunt for Francisco Oropeza. Now, take a look at the alert sent out by the agency. They say this is going to be a large-scale training exercise involving multiple agencies simulating a nuclear incident. Because of that, emergency responders will be wearing protective equipment. You may even see aircrafts from federal and local law enforcement as part of this drill. The FBI says this training exercise will not put the public at risk, but we know.
See, and that's Esau, trying to, keep everybody, Esau trying to, he don't want no panic, and, but Esau got something slick, there's something coming down the line, The Lord said, pray and watch, man. Let me go to Jeremiah. I'll leave it right there too. Jeremiah 30. Because this is the time that we're entering. This is the time that we're entering. This next, because that Claude Schwab, he told you this next pandemic is going to be, that C-19 is going to be totally forgot about. C-19 is going to look like just a sneeze, compared to what's about to come down the road here. But Jeremiah 30:7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And who is he? The elect. The elect is going to be saved out of this time of trouble. The martial law, the sedition amongst men, it's going to be kidnapping, and you're going to have these detention centers. All these Walmarts are closing and shutting down, and they're putting different military equipment in these places, and Esau's getting in place right now. He's getting ready to cast that trench, around about, and zone off these different cities and states and stuff like that. Travel ban, and it's gonna come in like a flood. People are going to be totally caught off guard. That the famine of the word is knocking, is banging down the door right now. This is why you gotta be praying and watching right now, man. This thing is about to get serious. This Jacob's trouble is going to be no joke. I'm gonna close out with this. Matthew 24 and 21. It says, Matthew 24 and 21, it says, for then shall be great tribulation. You see, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be. You see? So we're coming into the worst time ever that Earth has ever seen. The worst time. You could think back to any time in history. No time is going to compare to this time that we're about to face. See? And you're going to have all this stuff going on in the earth, man. Violence and war and, kidnapping and lawlessness and pestilence and the famine, cannibalism. The list is going to go on. You got wild animals attacking humans, and you got Esau with these robots and his AI technology. You got so much that's going to go on, man. You got a lot. And this is why you need to be seeking the Lord at this time. But, because without YAHAWAHSHI, you don't stand a chance at making it. If you don't have that name and YAHAWAHSHI, you don't stand a chance at making it. You're not going to make it through this. So, and ultimately those nuclear weapons, those ICBMs, that is the final curtain close to shut down the party. Is those ICBM nuclear missiles, those weapons that are coming, that will be shot off. So, I want to put my little 2 cents in on this. I seen that, but they're carrying out these nuclear, testing, little exercise, and there's something coming down the line here. A major false flag attack is coming for sure. So, pray and watch. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.